Guys, welcome to episode 110 of Cybercrime. Today is a bit of a longer episode and it's on citizen's arrest. So, listen carefully. It's very procedural and you have to follow the rules. Arrest a police officer in Canada clearly lays out a private citizen's right to arrest a person that witness committing a crime or reasonably believe has committed a crime. A police officer as a Canadian citizen is equally culpable in the eyes of the law as anyone else committing a crime. So, whenever possible, you should report wrongdoing to the police instead of taking action on your own. Well, what if the wrongdoing is from the police? In my case, I don't know. Police officers are equipped with the proper intervention tools and trained to deal with incidents which they may escalate to become violent. I'm sorry. Important consideration. Making a citizen's arrest without carefully considering the risk factors may have serious unintended consequences for you and the other person involved. In most cases, an arrest consists of either actually seizing or touching a person's body in an effort to detain them. Before deciding whether to make a citizen's arrest, you should be aware of a citizen's arrest laws and consider the following. I'm actually reading up on the laws right now. It's quite long. If there's anything new that's people understand, then I will put it up as a video. So, what you should consider is it feasible for a police officer to intervene? Second, your personal safety and that of the others could be compromised, like mine, by attempting an arrest. I never did try to attempt, but I emailed yesterday to a sergeant that I trust to make a citizen's arrest on a police officer because I know that anyways. Okay, so your personal safety. Third, will you be able to turn over the suspect to the police without delay once an arrest is made? Lastly, do you have a reasonable belief regarding the suspect's criminal conduct? Oh, I do. Nothing was done. Making a citizen's arrest. If you decide to make a citizen's arrest, you should first tell the suspect plainly that you are making a citizen's arrest and that you're holding him or her until the police arrive. Second, call the police. Third, ask explicitly for his or her cooperation until the police arrive. 4, avoid using force if at all possible, and use it to the minimum possible otherwise. And it is strictly written in the criminal code for the police officer as well as for citizens arrest, I guess, to use a maximum force that allows you to resolve the violence or making an arrest. So make sure you follow that. Lastly, do not question or search the suspect or his or her possessions. Your purpose is only to temporarily detain him or her until the police arrives. And when the police arrive, state the plain facts out of what happened. Citizen arrest laws are quite complicated, like I said. It's in the description, so you guys can take a look at it. The laws allows you to use as much force as necessary, like I said, for the purpose of making a citizen's arrest, as long as you are acting on reasonable grounds. However, any force you use must be tailored to the circumstances, and you are criminally responsible for any excess force you use in addition to the potential for criminal prosecution. You may also face a civil lawsuit in relation to your conduct and any injury you cause. Well, that's wonderful because everything happened to me and nobody was arrested. All right, so you need to be conscious of the fact that situation factors such as the presence of, oh my God, okay. Somebody's on my phone right now, so I can't really read it. They keep deleting it. So lastly, I'm going to say warning. A citizen's arrest is a very serious, potentially dangerous undertaking. Unlike a police officer, private citizens are neither tasked with a duty to preserve and maintain public peace, nor properly trained to apprehend suspected criminals. I agree with that. Exercise extreme caution when attempting to make a citizen's arrest. Thank you, and look forward to episode 121, which is going to be on citizen's arrest of police officers.